Good afternoon, guys. Oh my goodness, what a mess up I've had. I did the live with our lovely Susie and Thelma on Saturday night, and they got me well and truly. Absolutely got me well and truly, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But while we were doing that, I was doing a loaded pocket ready for my Sunday make. Well, then Paulette messaged me and said, look, I've got a new kit. A challenge is coming out Tuesday. Do you want to play with that instead? So I said, yeah, great, okay, I'll do that. So I made the video Monday, and it was all ready to go up when she posted the challenge. Well, she later on messaged me and said, I've done more pages. She just loved this kit so more. She didn't know where to stop. We all have these problems because these kits are just so beautiful. It's just, where do you stop and what else do you add in? So I made another video with the extra bits, so you could see the whole lot. Anyway, I went into iMovie. I'd got it all ready to go up to YouTube. And what I usually do is I post it to YouTube and then I delete it off my phone. But for some reason, I deleted it off my phone. Anyway, it's in iCloud. I found it in iCloud on my PC. But to download both parts of the videos and then to do it again, the downloads are going to take about an hour or so. So I thought, no, this is daft. Let me just do the kit and this bit first. The other pocket I can do later on. I thought that might just be a bit quicker and a bit easier and not so complicated. Anyway, the challenge is that you buy this kit. It's $1.99 on Paulette's site. And then you get 4 more pages of freebies. Okay, when you do the challenge. And the challenge is to make anything with the kit. Okay, you have to then message, once you've put it into the group and they've seen it, you message them on email, so they've got your email address, and then they send it back to you. Okay, so this is the kit. It's a beautiful loaded pocket kit. So you have the main front pocket. Okay, this is a tag and a little embelly. Then you've got another pocket, little embelly, and this is the back. This is what I've used as a back, but you can use this as a journaling card. So this goes on top of here. Then you've got another one, and that's your third bit. And these are your lovely embellishments. Now, these 2 journaling cards are a bit big because I literally printed everything off on, so it would fit on an A5 piece of paper, and it was easier to show on movie how the kits look at this size. If, trying to show an A4 piece is harder because you're having to move around like this, and, you don't always get to see it all. So this one and this one are actually journaling cards, but I've printed them out extra big, but I think they're lovely. They're absolutely beautiful. Then you get more elements. So you've got your more cards. You've got a postcard, and you've got fussy cut. And those mushrooms are gorgeous, aren't they? And this is an extra page that she did, which is absolutely beautiful. Really, really love this. And the colours are beautiful. So that's the kit that you will get. Now, if you make something, you will get these. So you've got a whole set of what we call bookmarks. Now, obviously, I've normally, if you've seen my videos before, you would have seen that I've used these bookmarks. I stick them together, and I print them off full size, and they're really, really lovely. Okay, so that's the bookmarks that you would get free. Then you get this kit. Oh, they're stuck together, which has 2 lovely, lovely tags on and some embellishments. And can you see our lovely squirrel? Really cute. Well, there's 2 there actually. And another journaling card. Then you get this ephemera. And you've got autumn, and another lovely tag. And more. Okay, that's turkeys. So you actually get 4 extra pages with this challenge. Okay, and that is a big kit for $1.99, which is about £1.70 something here, which I think is amazing to get all of that. So the actual pocket itself, you take this bit and then you glue the next bit on. So I've not actually taken the divot bit out. I better do that first. It's just a 1-inch round punch, this bit here, which is really, really easy to get out. 1-inch punch, and that's your pocket. Now I actually mitered my corners slightly so that it fitted a little bit easier and wasn't quite so bulky if you're doing a journal, because obviously we've got to think about all that space. We try and, you know, utilise every inch that we have, and all the little bits of extra ephemera. As you know, you'll end up with a crocodile mouth. And haven't we all done the crocodile mouth journals? Then so you've got your nice pocket here. The second bit goes on the front. I love this Nouveau glue. I've been using it for many years. I used to use the Dries Clear, which is the one that most people use. And it was Dawn Bibby who actually introduced me to the Dries Clear a long, long time ago. You know, with a metal tip at the top. And you must put your pin in, otherwise it gunks up. So there's another pocket. And then you've got another one. And the lovely Dawn, she actually has her own brand of glue now, which is the same as the Dries Clear. So that's your loaded pocket. So you've got one in here, one in here, and one in here. And of course, if you stuck it down just around the edges, you know, when you glued it down, you could have another one at the back as well. So that's the main pocket that you will fill with your ephemera. Just put that lid on that. Now, I then came in to be doing this. Now, this is where I've been playing, and I've done a lot of different things with this. Now, this paper and this gorgeous paper under here are part of the September subby kit. Now, when you're in Paulette's group, if you go into Zibbet, you can either buy the whole months at one stage and she'll send you, you know, the whole lot at once. You know, you'll get so many, and when she knows you download those, she'll send you all the rest. Or you get 3 emails a day and you get approximately 4 or 5 in each email. And all the downloads are copyright free, and you get the most amazing images. I've already shown you quite a few images in the past. So this is my next one, and these, as I say, are from the September Club. This is actually a journaling card, but she doesn't restrict the sizes, so when you print you can do them at the size you want. So here I've just done it as your plain pocket with just one on the front, and embellished it with a mushroom, and then I've made a lovely little tag to go on the inside. Now this was the bit that really made me laugh. This Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for family, friends, food, which we all are, and Spanx. And I was like, Spanx? What on earth is she talking about? Is she talking about smacking her, you know, kids' bottoms or what? You know, in my head, I was like, this doesn't make sense. So I Googled it. Anyway, it's 1-day delivery. I was quite relieved. It is just 1-day delivery. On this side, I've made a couple of journaling cards, and what I did, I just backed them onto a little bit of file folder, you know, bits that I had hanging around, which made them a really lovely size. And this is just a pocket on its own with nothing else onto it. You know, I've literally just stuck that particular pocket on there. This is how versatile this kit is. Then the next page here, this is the loaded pocket. This is the big loaded pocket. So in the front, now I was making this Saturday night when they were making fun of me, I made a tiny little book, and this is just Amazon packaging, all Amazon packaging. And I thought that'd be lovely. A little turkey book. I thought that's just so cute in there. And there's a couple of tags that I've made. One I've backed and one I've not. And then here, the lovely deer. I've made that into another pretty little card. And at the back, we've got a lovely tag. So there's another one. Now this here, it's black and white in the actual image. What I did was I've got vintage photo. No, not vintage photo. I can't remember the colour, but I will link it down below. And I just put one little spot into a dish and sprayed it with water and coloured it up. And it just matched so beautifully and gave such a different look to this little tiny little card. So that's your actual loaded pocket. As you can see, you've got one there, one there, one there. I didn't leave the one at the back open because I like it just the way it is been made and the way it is intended. So let me just slide those back in there quickly. Okay, and that's those and the little tiny book. Okay, I did actually machine this one. I usually still do the pamphlet stitch, but I did actually cheat and machine that one down the middle. I'm not actually sure how big he is, but I know he's not very big. One way round. He's about 2 1/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches. So as you can see, he's quite tiny. But there's plenty of room for journaling in. So, and then on here, now that paper there, I will be showing you another video. That's one of Cara's. It just happened to be that I'd already printed it off, and the colours were perfect for this. It just showed up everything right. Now in here, this paper, I don't think you can see that really well. They're all coffee cups. And that is Paulette's. In fact, if I pull those tags out, this is from Paulette's coffee kit that she's got. It's a lovely little page kit. It's one of her older kits. So I've made a little tag for the back of this one. A couple of more in here. And I've just sewn around that card. And this is the one with just one on the front. And it's the tinier one of the two. Now, some of them I've sewn round, some of them I've not sewn round. You know, I really just wanted to get a feel of the kit and play and do different things. This here that you're seeing on my tags is actually a, in fact I'll leave that one out because I'm going to do that in a minute. It's wool. And when you see the wool, it's like this. And if you pull it apart, you get it like this. And it's just brilliant. I've been love playing with that this week. I've been messing about, putting it on. And the colour is just perfect for this kit again. So in the back there, we've got another tag. And this time, I've put the bigger pocket on the front. This one. So that one's got that one. And that one's got that one. The little blessings leaf, I've put it on more card. You know, the file folder card. Cut it out and popped it on there. And then these are the journaling cards. That's your, and I put the blessed on there. So that's your journaling card that I was showing you before. And there's the turkeys again. So that's your different ways of doing the pocket. So you've got all of it stashed up. You can use or one of each of the pockets. So, you know, you'll end up with different ways. Now here, I've just made it as a little tuck spot pocket like this. I've just glued it on as it is. And again, I've just made some cards. That's the other journaling card that was quite big. And give thanks onto that. Now, I thought this lot would be absolutely wonderful if you're making a gratitude journal. Now, I think it was Susie was saying on Saturday night, it doesn't matter what religion you are or what country you live in. Have a gratitude journal, because we all have things to be grateful for. And this year in particular, we have to be really grateful for people that have been there for us during this really awful year. You know, we're social people, and we're not used to being, you know, locked away from people. And those hugs, how many of you miss having a proper hug? Actually having bodily contact with somebody and showing somebody how much you love them by giving them a hug. It's, you know, it is so strange not being able to do that, and not being able to go to groups and be with people, and having a coffee, you know, just going for a coffee with somebody. You know, it's been a really, really difficult thing. So I think this year, more than anything, obviously the Americans do Thanksgiving, so that's, you know, really important for that, and they give thanks for things that they've had and things, you know, they're grateful for, like family and friends. And I think it would be lovely if everybody did a gratitude journal. I really, really do. Now, this is the other pocket on its own, and there's the turkey. This is the one I made the little bookie out of. Okay, so that's the back pocket. So that's that page. Now, this is the additional stuff that I then printed off last night to make, so you could actually see what it looked like in situ. Now, this tag I printed at, I printed the whole page out at normal A4 so that you could see it quite bigger. And I've literally just popped a bit of washi tape on there for now. And then later on I will go in and I will, you know, machine round and do all those sort of things to the tag. And this paper is actually from the October. I'm not sure you can see it's got pumpkins on it. It's from the October kit. You know, the subscription kit, that one. Now in here, I've done the loaded pocket that I made on the video that you're not going to see because it's stuck in no man's land at the moment. So that's the pocket I did on that one, and obviously I've done another one today. This is the other tag, so I've just, this is how lovely they fit in. They fit in so beautifully. So I will be sorting this ephemera out properly, and I will be doing more on this because I'm going to put some coffee or tea dye paper in and do some stamping and things like this with this journal now I've started it. I mean, it's just really, really lovely. It really is. I think that one was down the bottom there, wasn't there? The little scribbles. Like that. Now, in the middle, I've done one of the envelopes again, just to show you again how I do my envelopes. Now, this is, you literally, this is the additional piece of paper, you know, print off that we've got in the kit. So what I did is I folded it into an envelope. I've lined it with Amazon paper, which I absolutely love, and I've just popped a bit of lace on it as well, just to make it look a bit nice. So when you come to sewing this into your journal, what you do is you will have your journal like this, ready to punch your holes through here and do your pamphlet stitch. Okay, now this is not my idea. As I've said before, this is Tracy Fox's idea. She's got something called a Tatty Journal, and it's a how to make a journal her way, and there's lots and lots of hints and tips in there. Absolutely lovely, and it's on Teachable, so I will link that below so you can go and have a look if you'd like to. And then once that's sewn in, you then glue that bit down, and you can decide on how you want to have this sealed up. I like to do the little circles and put the string round. So that is how you get your envelope right in the middle of your signature. Okay, now this side again, I've just washi taped this down for now, but isn't that beautiful? Such a beautiful, beautiful image. And then here, the extra piece of paper, which is on the, you know, the extra page is on the envelope. I made it a bit smaller, and I've put it down as a journaling card because I thought it would be so lovely as just a journaling card, just to write on. I thought it looks so lovely. It made you feel like I want to go and get a pen out and write, and I thought that was lovely. So that is all the bits in here. This pocket you've already seen, and that's the back. So that's the whole of what I've been playing with. Now, I've printed off the bookmarks a little bit smaller. You know, these are just at half size, like I did for the show and tell. And I thought what would be lovely, I'm just going to pop that up like that so you can have a look here, just on a demo. if you sewed it on the side, in fact, if I take it off, you can see it a bit better, can't you? How lovely would that be on the side of a page? Like you've got coffee dye paper or something. I thought that would be lovely. And the other thing you can do with these is, other than make a bookmark, or, you know, you can use them in your tuck spots, you know, you can put them in there, is if you join them at the top, just sew across the top, or glue, whatever you like, you can pop them over the top, like this, okay? And, whoops a daisy, I've lost a bit underneath, that's it, just so I can hold it. And you can even put a paper clip in there, so you can make that into an altar paper clip that you can slip on. So I think these are really lovely. I love playing with these when I get them. I really, really do. They're amazing. So that's as far as I've got in this gratitude journal. I will be doing more, and I will actually do a giveaway with this at some stage when I get it all sorted out. So please do go over and have a look at the challenge. It is a lovely challenge, and as I say, the amount of goodies that you get extra from the lovely Paulette, it's just amazing. I was just so surprised. I loved these when I first saw them. I just thought they were gorgeous, but then when she sent these as well, it was like, wow. You know, so they're your 4 extra pages that you will get if you enter the challenge, and all you have to do is make something. She's not telling you to do what I've done. You know, mine is for demonstration purposes. You don't have to go and make a big journal. Just something with the loaded pocket. How you would like to use the pocket yourself. Okay? So thank you so much for watching this. Now, I'm just going to tell you what happened Saturday night. On Saturday night, when I came on, now, I had set my alarm for round about 1:30, 1:15, that's right. Because at 1:30 we were going to have a test the cameras and what have you, as we're starting at 2 o'clock. Well, I woke up because I woke up about 1:45, and I thought, right, I'm going to have another 10 minutes, and I fell back to sleep. And I woke up just after 1:45, and I went, oh my days. So I very, very quickly went and washed my face, put a latte on in the Tassimo so I could actually have a drink and try and get myself together, and shot straight onto camera. And when I came on, Susie's like this, and she's listening to us and she's talking, and round all her fingers were like bandages. And I thought, I'm sure I've not missed a video where Susie's done something to her fingers. I'm sure I saw her last one. I wonder what's happened. Anyway, then I could see blood coming out, and I'm thinking, what on earth's going on here? So I'm asking her, you know, do you not think you need to go and sort your fingers out? You know, do you not want to go and get a cloth or something to wrap them? Because the most logical thing is, if you've cut your finger, you wrap them up, don't you? Anyway, she was saying that she had watched my BB craft video, okay, the ephemera making one. Now, in there, I show you how to make the metal embellishments, where you take a tin can and you cut round and use the metal tape. So she says she was using the X-Acto knife and she'd hurt her finger. Anyway, that was okay. But then, when it came to the Scrabble bit, where I used the very, very tiny little Scrabble squares, instead of using, you know, one of these, sorry, I'm laughing my head off, you know, to make the little hole, she decided she was going to use a power tool. Well, my head was just spinning, because one, I couldn't make out how she managed to cut her finger so badly on a can, because the cans nowadays are aluminium covered in plastic, so that didn't make it all. So I'm onto food cans with her at the time, trying to work out, are her cans different from mine? Are they like a food can? You know, are they sharp metal or something? Anyway, obviously my brain was a bit fogged anyway, but she well and truly got me, because I honestly, I was just starting to panic when she took the fingers off. You know, the bandages off. But oh my gosh, she got me well and truly. She really did. Anyway, I was then watching a video yesterday. There's a lovely lass. She does absolutely beautiful tiny little models that she makes. I will actually link her video as well. And she does the most exquisite work. But yesterday she was making a little bee. Now this bee was tiny, absolutely tiny, like absolutely tiny. And she's got this very, very fine stuff that looks a bit like Angelina fibres. And she's using a hot glue gun to stick these wings on. And they were minuscule. And I'm thinking she's going to burn herself in a minute. She's going to burn herself in a minute, like this. And I'm wincing. And then she goes and gets one of those, you know what you use for a gas cooker? The long, thin things that you flick and the flame comes out the end. And she's got this, and she's tapping it on this wing. And this is all on her fingers. So, of course, I'm just waiting for Susie to go and burn her fingers now. And the weird thing is our lovely Jane, from the craft shed, Jane, what was she doing the other day? She was showing how to make a beautiful exploding box. And she's putting hot glue down and pushing artificial snow into it. So, please, I think we need to start putting health warnings and safety warnings on our videos. Either that or lock Susie up so she's not allowed near anything. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Please go over to Paulette's group and join. I've asked her to do another one of these, but for Christmas. You know, or winter, whatever she decides to do, because I think they are absolutely lovely. Thank you for being here. Love you all, and so appreciative of all you being here. Please subscribe if you've not already subscribed, because I was looking at my analytics and there seems to be about 20% of people who watch my videos who aren't actually subscribed. So please subscribe and share. Thank you so much. Bye.